Well, we are off to the movies now, and George Clooney is stepping behind the camera as the director of The Boys in the Boat.
Based on a best-selling book about the inspirational and true story of a university rowing team that competed for gold at the Summer Olympics in Berlin. Weekend Sunrise movie man Jason Jabba Davis has more.
The Depression hit everyone hard. No jobs, no food. We were broke.
Looks like you still owe a balance on this semester.
During the height of the Great Depression, members of the rowing team at the University of Washington are thrust into the spotlight as they compete for gold at the 1936 Berlin Olympics.
Well, what's that about making some money?
You're the rowing team. You're on it, you get a part-time job, included cheap place to live.
Coaching the boys from their humble beginnings to the world stage is Aussie Joel Edgerton.
Eight-man crew is the most difficult team sport in the world. The average human body is just not meant for such things. Most of you will not be chosen.
Beautiful speech, Coach.
You're in two of my favourite movies of all time, Zero Dark 30 and Midnight Special.
Oh.
I might be able to add this to the list. This starts off as such a humble little film about some blokes in a dinghy, you know, a little rowboat, and then just builds and builds and builds until we're kind of cheering in the aisles. Like the scale of it is just huge, and the coach is a great figure. What attracted you to The Boys in the Boat?
There's something about underdog stories I think we all love, but I particularly love. The idea of playing one of those sort of like on the verge of a heart attack coaches was sort of appealing. You know, I'd been through the training process of doing a movie like Warrior for 3 months, and then all I had to do in this was wear suits and yell at kids who were doing all the training. So it felt a bit relaxing as well, secretly. No, but the idea of playing those coaches that are, to me, like father figures.
That bunch of kids rode like no one else that's ever come through here.
Everybody else tires and it just gets stronger.
We have a boat that I believe could qualify for an Olympic spot.
Hope you know what you're doing.
At the helm of the inspirational tale is director George Clooney.
These guys at the University of Washington taking on the seniors.
I got 9 seconds under the course record.
And then taking on the fraternity kids. And then taking on the Nazis. Every film we've ever seen that has an underdog in it, you're always rooting for. That you can pull yourself up from nothing and succeed.
Give it everything!
So does George owe you a movie now?
Oh, you mean for me to direct him?
Yeah.
I joked about it the other day and there was this sort of awkward laughter from him, so I was like, I don't know if I could afford George.
Let's show them what's in this book.
I don't believe what I'm seeing!
Like any good underdog story, the film is packed full of nail-biting action.
It gets more and more dynamic as we get into the 1936 Olympics with Hitler watching, and it's pretty exciting. I sat next to a friend at a screening in London, and he was like moving back and forward, and I was like, is he sick? What's going on? And he was like just getting, his body was getting into the race.
Fast fellas, they're connected. Sweat and pain.
For what it's worth, I'm proud of you boys.
Inspiring.
You missed the part where I told him not to tip over.
You can catch The Boys in the Boat in cinemas from the 4th of January.
Roll for each other. For all the people who never believed in you!